Whoa, 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 just before you go.
Don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. Yes, good evening and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. I hope you're all doing well as we've defeated ourselves. We've been defeated by BSC Hertha Berlin. It's 4-3 in the end to them, the Germans. Before we get into this instant match reaction, don't forget to drop us a little like, comment with who you think was the star man of tonight's loss, and also subscribe if you haven't already. I want to get you guys in the comments as soon as possible, getting your comments on screen. So as soon as you've got a thought about the game, get it on the comments and I'll read it out for you for the next 10 minutes in this instant match reaction video. 5 things that we've learned. Let's have a look at this article from Rousing the Kop just before we get your comments up on the screen. I appreciate it for you guys who are with us this soon after the game. We love the support. Right, 5 things we learned from Liverpool 3, Hertha Berlin 4. As you can see, Big Virgil is back. Joe Gomez is back. Have some of that. Get in there. That is a big win and a big moment for Liverpool. Obviously, it wasn't a win tonight. I do excuse myself there. But a big win mentally for the whole squad to have those 2 lads back. Let me know in the comments right now with an emoji how you feel about having Virg and Joe back in defence. Virg with the captain's armband on. Yes. He and Joe Gomez both got absolutely twined by a 36-year-old Steven Jovetic, who scored against us for Manchester City in 2014, and 7 years later he's still scoring against Liverpool. But it's great to have him back, isn't it? Big Virg back in the building alongside Joe Gomez. It's how it's meant to be. Let's see this then. 5 things that we learned. They're back. The big news, Virgil and Joe are back, which is great to see. As you'd imagine, these 2 guys have spent, I think it was 265 days that Virgil has actually been away for, and Joe Gomez as well. Unbelievable. The second thing that we've learned tonight is Costas. Don't know why there's a United and a Leeds shirt being advertised there. We can't show that, surely not on this channel. But we're getting excited about Kostas Tsimikas, says Rousing the Kop, and what he could bring next season. We barely saw him across last season, but he has looked decent in this pre-season so far. Let me know in the comments as well, guys. Do you think this is a breakthrough season for the Greek? Let me know in the comments right there. Kostas Tsimikas did have a good game tonight on that left-hand side. Naby gets involved. Another thing that they think that we've learned tonight is that the Guinean gets criticism for his off-the-ball work, but he nailed it tonight. He didn't have the best half, but Liverpool's equaliser came after some brilliant pressing. And you have to admit, when Keita won that ball back to bring Liverpool back into the attack, it was a great thing to see. And the intensity was back in periods. As you can see, my hero, Nat Phillips, going off there. And Reece Williams coming on for Big Virg. An amazing moment for Big Virg, as we all know. And then Gordon goes again. A special mention to Cade Gordon. I think he played very well. I have to say, he looked very composed on the ball, much more than some of the other guys that we've seen maybe across pre-season. But let's take it back to the start tonight. Let's actually remember what happened in this game. So obviously we go 1-0 down. We also go 2-0 down. But then and I wouldn't say it's strength and resilience at this stage in pre-season, but obviously comebacks like that are definitely going to help. So when you do get, a reaction like that, Trent playing really well on the right-hand side, swinging crosses in, and then, of course, Minamino does score. A confidence booster for him, definitely, in this one tonight. Minamino getting a goal. And then, obviously, you had Mane scoring as well to make it 2-1, to half the deficit. And then at that point, you're thinking Liverpool going to cruise this. And then there's a great header, to be fair. Adrian beaten. Now, I was saying to a friend during the game that I didn't really want to see Adrian in goal for Liverpool this season much more. Unfortunately, he's been in goal for Liverpool tonight. I'm not too sure how he's managed to get another contract, to be honest with you. I really don't. So we'll have to see how that one pans out for him. I mean, obviously, Kelleher played in the first half and then was left out for the second half, which is fair enough considering we've got so many players to play and we obviously don't want to risk any injuries. But let me know in the comments as well. Would you prefer to see Kelleher in at number 2 over Adrian? I mean, I think most people would pretty much know the answer to that question, if I'm honest, and if we're honest with ourselves. So it gets back to 3-2, and then all of a sudden Jovetic takes it round Joe Gomez, takes it round Virgil van Dijk, which is very rare. And they scored the 4th goal, which really puts Liverpool on a bit of a downer, especially when Virgil and Joe have just come on the pitch. Virgil got the captain's armband. Like I said, Jovetic has been around the block, and he scores the 4th goal. And then the Oxlade-Chamberlain, playing as a false 9 tonight, as we've seen in the past with Oxlade-Chamberlain. I mean, this pre-season has emphasised it emphatically that Klopp believes he can play in that false 9 Bobby Firmino position. He already joked in pre-season. He said, watch out, Bobby, after he scored a few goals in training. Sorry, seemed to disappear then. Not too sure what happened then, but we're back. Yeah, so when it gets to 4-3, the game was over essentially. Great finish from the Oxford, nice low drill. Could have scored more goals. We missed a lot of chances. The number 49 on that side wasn't the most clinical tonight. But listen, no one's blaming him for that. There's no reason to be critical of these players tonight. But there is your instant match reaction to this one. It's a good workout. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't look into the score tonight. It's definitely not a barometer of the season or the pre-season or leading into the season and how we're going to play against Norwich. But what I would say is, of course, we want to see wins. We want to see wins in any game that Liverpool ever play in. And I think even if you lose tonight, there are still big positives to take away. Virgil van Dijk is back. Joe Gomez is back. I will be, me and my girlfriend actually have tickets to the Bilbao game next Sunday. And then I will be at the Burnley home game and every single home game after that, bringing you that exclusive content. Also, just before I get into your comments, another little announcement. We are going to be doing a watch-along of the Norwich game. I want to see you all there. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be taking your random questions. We're going to be talking about the game before, during, and after. It's the first kind of watch along we're going to be doing this season, and it's Norwich, and it's with Ruby Deschamps, who is a Liverpool content creator. She's a Scouse power girl in the advert for the kit last season. She's wicked, and she's going to jump along for the watch alongs this season. We've got her, so look forward to that one. I'll put her Instagram in the comments below after. And yeah, really buzzing to have her a part of the channel. And of course, James Redmond is starting Hot Copics podcast with myself right here on the Kop TV in the next couple of weeks. And for the old Kop TV fans, Doyle, that's it, freestyle DM Doyle lad. He's coming up to the flat on Friday, tomorrow. So we're going to be filming some content on the roof as well. So a lot of content for you guys to look forward to. Let's get into the comments. Yes, Bailey lad. Loving the fact that you're back again. Goalkeeper stuff says he didn't watch the match, but you can see by the headline to this video that Liverpool lost. Evening all says Diogo, big up to you, bro. Love the content, bro, says Bailey. Big up to you. Possibly won't get excited with a win, and I won't get disheartened to a loss. It was amazing to see the lads return. I think Naby is going to have a great season. And this is the title of the video I did last week. And I got a few, as you remember, Mitch, a few comments saying, oh, don't say that. Don't hype him up for him to get another injury. Well, listen, pre-season isn't anything to go by, really. Doesn't matter until the Premier League starts, in my opinion. However, you can only beat and play what's in front of you. And Naby Keita has not put a foot wrong, really, in pre-season so far. Bailey says, poor by Nat and Nico for the goal. Maybe so. Good to see your Virgil van Dijk back on the pitch. I mean, don't know if you guys saw. Last night I did play an 11-a-side game. And, well, I was dressed in a Holland kit, wasn't I? I don't know if you guys saw that. It's on my Instagram stories right now. I can't actually find my phone. Bailey says, Alex, can't wait to see at Anfield this weekend. Of course, playing Bilbao on Sunday, and then we're playing Osasuna on the Monday. 2 home games in 2 days at Anfield. I actually went to an Osasuna versus Atletico de Madrid game in 2008, and Osasuna won 3-1. And Diego Forlan scored a late consolation goal for Atletico Madrid. How about that? Don't hear that stuff every day, do you? Are you going to all the home games this season? Yes. Yes, I am, bro. Yes, I am. I'm bringing you all the exclusives to you, if that makes sense. But I do plan to do a lot of kind of behind the scenes match experience led content to really show you what it's like going back into a stadium with COVID, and also just getting that fun stuff, the not too serious stuff, you know, the getting reaccustomed to going to the game. That's the kind of stuff I'd like to create. Bilal says, pre-season is there to lose. I hope we learn the lessons. Of course, a few lessons tonight to learn from, to be honest with you. For instance, just individual mistakes. I think obviously we need a couple more games to get into full ready up, steady up mode, which I'm glad we've still got Mainz to play. And like I said, Bilbao and Osasuna as well, before the big one on August the 14th against Norwich. Let us know in the comments right now what you think the score is going to be for that game. Let me know who your man of the match is tonight. I personally, I'm going to give Liverpool, for the performance, I'll give them a 6.5 out of 10. For the actual result, you obviously can't credit that. We've lost the game, but let me do some player ratings. We'll go through some key standouts. Obviously, the 22 players and above came on in the end, so I can't do them all. But Kelleher, I mean, what a goal. Their one was, by the way, the second goal. Wow, what a goal. It was almost Van Basten-esque in 88. Not that I was alive for it, but I remember seeing it a lot. And that was an incredible goal. And you can't really blame Kelleher for them not saving it. But Robertson played really well tonight. Really nice touches. Van Dijk was dominant apart from that slip up. I thought obviously Minamino did well to get a goal. Salah did look a lot sharper. Kane Gordon looked excellent as well, as we touched on earlier. Harvey Elliott too was obviously in midfield tonight, but he still was strong. Bilal's going for a 2-0 win to Liverpool in the Norwich game. Bailey also saying Harvey Elliott is the star. And Rowan saying that his heart was in his mouth, heart was in his stomach when Virgil went down. Yeah, I mean, he got a little clip to the back, nothing more. Don't think that's anything to worry about, to be honest with you. But like I said in the comments, guys, who was your man of the match tonight? I am going to go for Andy Robertson. Personally, I think he was up and down that left wing like a blue-ass fly, and did have a good game, and hopefully he can build on that. But right, that is your instant match reaction, guys. Like I said, an absolute shed load of content still to come from the Kop TV before we even start the season. Lots of really exciting new shows and bits and bobs coming up, man. I'm really excited to share that all with you. Like I said, if you're not subscribed already, please do me a favor if you are watching this and give it a little subscribe if you can. Mustafa Mohammed, big up to you, bro. I know you DM me, man. AGT, big up my guy. Would you keep Gomez and Van Dijk together or change it and put Konate and Van Dijk? Personally, I would go at the start of the season with Gomez and Van Dijk because that relationship has been formed. Yes, they're not 100% fit right now, but that is the partnership that led to about 20 clean sheets in a row, guys. So let's not forget that. That doesn't just go away. And these guys are so close, as you know. And Bilal says, lovely, Robbo winning the man of the match. Right, Liverpool didn't win. A very good workout. Some nice goals that we've seen tonight. Still a lot to do before the season starts, but still a lot more to come from the Kop TV until the season starts as well. Guys, you've been brilliant tonight. Thank you very much for your comments. Like I said, not the result we were looking for, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for a transfer update. Some big news there for you too. Take care, much love, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Whoa. Just before you go,
Don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
the voice of football's most famous stand.